It's day 6 of our Do You Challenge. This is Erlyn Sharp signing in to the live Savvy Business Babes group for the Do You Challenge, and it's 6 days. It's day 6. We have one more day to go. My goodness, we have been on this for 6 days, going on 7. It came by so quickly. However, it has been so interesting and so wonderful to have everyone on the call with me every day. Thank you guys so much for being consistent, for being committed. What's another C I can use? For being confidently, for being confident and showing up. I thank you guys so much. Welcome to day 6. Today I have an awesome day planned, and I have a little surprise for you ladies. I know we ladies, we love to say we don't like surprises, but guess what? We love them. We love surprises when they're great and they're wonderful. So I can't wait to share the surprise with you guys. But guess what? I have a little story for you guys. I am being held hostage, okay? I'm sure you guys remember my little grandson Adrian the day before. He came in. Oh, hi, Nana. I want to be on the call. Nana, who you talk to? He's 4 years of age. And I'm telling you, I know I may sound like a programmer. I am. He came in here and decided he wanted to do the call. Then he's sitting on the sofa in the office here. And while I'm on the call with you, I'm going to let you guys in now. He is making all sorts of faces at me and mimicking me. He's the cutest thing ever. And yes, I'm being very biased. But guess what? Today he came. Nana, who are you going to talk to today? I said, talk to who? When? On the computer. I'm like, when on the computer? He's like, now? I'm like, you're going downstairs, son. And he's like, no. But then after, cookies always work. Cookies always work. I kind of blackmailed him. I said, okay, let's go downstairs. Let's get Magic. That's my little dog. And he's with Magic. I said, do not give Magic any cookies. He's like, okay. And now he's downstairs with George. While I'm up here with you guys sharing, I made sure I locked him up. You know, the things we have to go through. But it's just, you know, one of the pleasures working from home. You know, you share those special moments and they're wonderful. But still, you got to bring it back and send to yourself and get going. Well, welcome to the call. As I said that before, welcome on. Glad to see you guys on. Send me some love. Say hi. Let me see who you guys are. I'm seeing the numbers, but I don't know who's there. So say hi. Let me know who you are so I can give you a shout out. Okay, so today was an interesting day. I'm telling you, you ladies are awesome. And I'll tell you why. I believe you're totally, totally awesome. I sent out a poll today in the group. And I got to this point, I don't know if anyone else went on, 15 answers. And I want to thank you guys so much because I'm working on the course and I really want it to be what you want it. So guess what? Out of 15, 10 voted for the home-based business empire and 5 voted for the CEO Femtrepreneur. So now we have a clear winner. But this is what I did because it's really important to balance. I so believe in balance and meeting the needs of everyone. So guess what I did? I'm going to read it to you because I did some work on this today, and this is what the course is going to be. It's going to be in segments, so as we go along, I'll give you guys some information, but here it goes. I want to give you the name of it so you'll see. So it says, How to build your empire from the comfort of your home. Doesn't that sound just amazing? You can build your 6 or 7 figure business from the comfort of your home. And you know what? This is where we're going. So we would be ahead of the curve. This is exactly where we're going. Before, you're in the work environment, and even to work at home, not for all companies, because all things are unequal. Some companies encouraged their employees to work from home, while others would be, really micromanaged. And now with the pandemic, it's like accommodations, because the show must go on. So if you could have worked from home, that's exactly what was taking place. Okay? So now you're looking at it and saying, I have this knowledge, I have this expertise, or there is something I'm passionate about. I can do this. I can do this for me. I can be that business babes in the comfort of my home, doing what I love, making that difference. So that's what I came up with. That's going to be the name of the course. But here's the second part. Here is the zinger, I call it. There's always that supporting piece that comes after. And this is how it goes. The ultimate knowledge course to successfully make you the femtrepreneur lead in your market niche and CEO of your company. Isn't that just fantastic? So what it does is, clearly, I've coined both teams, and I really put the homemade bit, sorry, I'm eating my words here, the home-based business first, because that was clearly the poll indication, clear winner, 10 votes so far. And to balance that, so you'll get both, a bit of both, but really a strong home-based company that you could really build your empire from. And I'm so grateful, happy, thankful to everyone that participated. Thank you so much. So that's it for our home-based business course. I would be following up with you guys with much more information in the coming days. And tomorrow, I would really have a very clear outline for you what the course is about, how you could sign up, when it's going to start, all the logistics moving forward, what we'll need. Now, I know some of you guys have been overwhelmed and you thought it was a lot. We did 7 days. Not 7, 6. We are going towards 7 days. And in six days, I want to give you a clear snapshot of what you guys have achieved. Okay? So on the very first day, we talked about your goals, your 3 P's. And you guys did them. And then you had to sign your contract from the workbook that I sent you all. We went through the workbook. So from the 3 P's, we move forward to the next step of your personal perspective. We're taking care of you. So you looked at the circle, you guys got the document and went over, and you can score yourself. It was personally for you, not something to share with the group. So you would know where you're at and personally the things that you need to work on in order to move forward. Correct? So we did that. Then we looked at the next tool because we talked about time. Working from home, we have to be aware of our time because there are things that filter into working from home. So we discussed having to automate, hands off, or stop. What I want to add to that today, there are different resources that you can use if you're going to automate, hands off, or stop. So I'll let you know about that in a few minutes. I'll come back and address that with you. Now, also the next step, so that's number 3. Now, number 4 was your introductory video. That was so great, guys. They're up posted in the group. If there's anyone in the call who haven't seen them, go and look at them. They're awesome. So you guys posted your videos, and I was so happy and thankful, and you did a fantastic job. Thank you. So that's the fourth thing. And from that, then came the business statement that you all will be sending in. You have your vision statement to do. We spoke about Canva. It's a free tool. You can get a membership, and you'll have Canva to work with to create your vision statement, if that's what you choose to do. Or once you can just write it, you know, make a post about it. It's really up to you. You don't have to use Canva if you don't want to, or any other tool. If you just want to write it, that's fine. I just decided if you wanted to go the extra mile, and it's a tool that I know you would need to use when you start your business. So if you start practicing from this point, it will help propel you forward. So we've done that. So your vision statement is the 6th, and your mission statement, which we spoke about yesterday. So that's the 7th. So now check this out, guys. 7 days, we're supposed to be going really hard. And by day 5, which was yesterday, you had 7 tasks to work on. And to that point, you completed 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 7. And you have 3 of them to complete before tomorrow, day 7. That's really great. But I know, and this was done. Check this out. Give yourself a round of applause. You showed up every day. You showed up here for this call every day, spent 30 minutes. I made sure I delivered value to you. I made sure you have resources to work with. You got some real strong coaching tips. You have support coming into the group. You have the how-tos. We discuss how everything can be done, so you know how to move forward. And most importantly, the mindset you need to have in order to stand in times when it gets difficult, challenging, and to make those decisions. Whether it's the fun decisions, the tough decisions, the decisions that might get you into a little bit of trouble, just a little bit. How is it going to go? So this has been really, really great. It's been wonderful. And I'm saying, so 7 tasks in 5 days for a 7-day Do You challenge. This is simply awesome. And it doesn't end there. I sort of jump ahead a bit because I'm going to legally blackmail you guys. I know I pushed you hard. That's who I am. You work with me, I would push. I want you to work hard. I want you to show up. I want you to be the best you can be. I want when you stand, you're confident. And my God, you're dynamic, and you're all about your business. You're all about you. You're all about your family. And you just keep pushing forward. And this is why I do this. So now here is why I'm going to legally blackmail you. Okay? Guess what? I have a surprise for you guys. And I'm going to share it now. Now, for the person who completes all of their tasks, this is valued at $160. Yes. And some lucky person is going to win it. So here I have, guys, check this out. A beautiful rip cuff bag. You see, it's still packaged. I didn't take it off because when I send it to you, you'll have it. It's like this. It's a knapsack. Look at the beautiful back. Okay? And to go along with that, it comes also with, check this out. Yeah. This is your shoe bag. So in the winter months, when you have to take your boots off and put it in, you have a wonderful shoe bag that can use with any bag of yours. And a savvy business babes is going to go home with this. So tomorrow on the call, the person who finishes everything, the winner, I'm going to announce that person online, and you're going to send me your information, and I would see how I can get this gift off to you. Okay, so that's the gift at the value of $160. That's my gift to you. It's beautiful and it's all yours. So let's see who's gonna get to the finish line first. Okay, so that's that for that. I think it's awesome. And today on the call, I would like to talk to you about the topic, how to manage your time. And I even saw in the comments, I think it's Margaret Malchin who asked about managing the time there. And when you work at home, how do you manage your time? And that's a very fair question to ask, because a lot of people in the very beginning, there are challenges with that. Because think about this, you're normally at the office or your place of work, wherever you work. If you're in a hospital, in the schools, in your office, wherever you work, and whatever you do, and you don't have your kids to take care of because they're in school, right? Or even if you have elderly parents, someone is taking care of them at home, or they're in a home, some situations. But here it is when you have to work from home, and if you have your business, maybe you may have your kids at home, or people that drop in unexpectedly, and how do you manage that? So now you have to be very self-aware of your time, of your space, schedule yourself, and know this is the time for you to work. Also, it's more in-depth than that. You would have to really look at your working schedule and see the type of help and support you need in order to have that time where you can work. For some parents who have to have kids at home, who's going to be homeschooled, and plus they're working 9 to 5, that was very challenging. But then as we go further into the course, we can get in depth into that on the call. But that's a key part of the program of how to work at home. How do you manage your time effectively? Plus, for those of us who may not have children, and you're doing your own business and there's no complications at home, sometimes we have distractions. We have distractions like maybe a PS4, those who like to play games, or television, or my favorite, Netflix and a series. How do we know when to say stop? There are some things we have to say stop to. There are some things we automate. And I said I would get back to you on automation, because sometimes just being in front of the computer, you could spend so much time answering emails if you don't have an assistant. If you're now starting off and your team is small, you have a lot of time answering emails, checking social media. So there's a lot of things that you may have to automate. And if you're looking for what type of tools I can use to automate my system to keep me on task, there's Monday.com that you can use. There's Smart Sheets, there's project management. These are all project management tools that you can use to set up all your tasks. And it really helps with your time management. Okay, so now we have 23 days left on this 30-day program, because this is how it is. We have a 7-day Do You challenge with a 30-day plan. I gave you guys the plan in the downloadable booklet to use, right? And we talked about the 7 days, mapping out the 7 days. So now tomorrow would be day 7. We have 23 days left. What are you going to do? Now that's a fair question, right? what are you gonna do? Do you remember your do you list? Your do you to-do list? Now, this is a good time for you to go over that list and do some research into the things that you need to do. Okay? So when you go through your list and you start to research your topics, research the things that you need to do in order to move forward. Now, also you have the Sharp Woman Daily Log. On that Sharp Woman Daily Log, all right, you have your program there of really the steps to go through, to work through. Now at the top you have your goal. But remember, we talked about you having 3 main goals, your 3 P's. So this goal could now be a sub-goal. And in your sub-goal are the things on your list that you need to work on. So then when you get to that, your sub-goal or your objective, how are you going to accomplish that? What challenges? There's a word challenge on the page because maybe there's some things you don't know how to do to get through that. So this is how, when you sit there and you do research, you try to figure it out. Okay? And how are you going to overcome those challenges? That's the next point. And the results. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes when we do all these plans and we put all this working and we take one goal, we have our 3 goals, then we have our sub goals or objectives, as we may call them, and you do all the steps, you go through all the processes, the strategies, you look for the right resources. Sometimes you may get stuck and you'll have to sort of shift or pivot to get out of that. Meaning you have to think differently. When you look at it, you may say, well, you know what? This is how I see this problem. I see it as a problem. Maybe you're going to have to see that problem as an opportunity. What's going on here? How could I resolve this? How could I take this negative and turn it into a positive? Because the alternative is becoming discouraged. The alternative is becoming depressed. And most importantly, the alternative is giving up. And you don't want to go there. Because when you do give up, you know what? You know what happens when you give up? Nothing. You stop. Whatever you're working on stops. And then when you snap out of it, maybe it's a day, not bad. A week, can't get that time back. 2 weeks, can't get it back. A decade, you saw someone who did exactly what you wanted to do. And you're like, oh my God, if I knew better, if someone talked to me, if, all the ifs. So now we're having that conversation. Hold on. Steadfast. Move forward. Okay? It's hard at times. Sometimes the results that you're going to get, it's not what you wanted. Okay? You may have to, it's not starting over. Sometimes we say starting over. No, 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 no. Because when you get to that point, the experience that you have, it's experience you can take from it. Okay? You learn something. Remember that. Okay, this didn't go as planned, but this is my takeaway. And this takeaway, I'm going to move forward with that. And now I'll be so self-aware of that this can happen. I would see it coming. Now, you know what that's called? Preparedness. And if we don't have experience, this is where preparedness comes in. So give yourself that love. Give yourself that care. Give yourself that attention. And most importantly, hang in there. Now, I am so happy to have you guys on the call with me as usual. Every day is a wonderful day. Tomorrow is going to be day 7. I want to see all you guys on the call. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so great to see each and every one of you. So we can really have a wonderful time. I'm going to have the business course outline to share with you guys. It's going to be really something that you're looking forward to as much as I am. And then we'll see, we talked yesterday of the registration. So tomorrow I'm going to get in depth with that. Now, for your assignment today, guess what? You don't have one. No, you don't. You don't have an assignment today. The only thing I would like you to do, and what I'm looking forward to tomorrow before I come online at 7, I would like everyone to complete all of their assignments. And I give you guys an incentive. Let's go back. A beautiful incentive. You know, let me check you out. Someone could be going home with this. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, as I said, at a value of 160, we have to thank Joseph Ripka for this. Beautiful. And I'm going to sit here like Vanna White holding it like this. Yes, I am. So you guys can have the few last minutes of me seeing this beautiful bag that someone will be taking home tomorrow. So look at this. You spent 7 days, you put the work in, and you get rewarded for doing you. Isn't that awesome? So I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys on the call tomorrow evening. I want to thank you all so much for doing this journey with me. It has been great. And we have one more day to go. Yes, I know. And I know you guys have some work to do, but it's worth it. It is so worth it. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. So this is Erlen Sharp signing off, saying thank you guys for being here. See you tomorrow, same time, same place, for day 7 of the Do You Challenge. Yay! See you guys. Bye. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the notification and leave a thumbs up. Also, remember to check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. See you on the next video. Take care.